We have Pokemon Generation 10 coming out soon, and so far from the Terra League, we kind of actually can tell what Pokemon are going to be in the game. We also have had other random leaks about, potential Pokedexes for this game. So what Pokemon will be in this game? Let me know your favorite Pokemon of all time that you need to be in this game, that no matter what is going to be on your team. Usually when we get a new generation, I like to have my entire team be just like new gen Pokemon, just like I can get to know the Pokemon better. But sometimes if I do like replay a Pokemon game, or if like just my absolute favorite Pokemon is in it, I kind of have to have him on my team, you know what I'm saying? If you can't tell who my favorite Pokemon is, well, he is sitting right there in the dark.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
And before we hop into it, if you haven't noticed, it's nighttime, so we got some ambiance lighting in the back. It's looking real nice. I can even change the color right now. We got red, we got pink. Is that pink? Wait, or is that pink? Is that purple? We do have a huge post on 4chan, which I will be the first to say, I don't love 4chan. However, it's worth mentioning because some of these Pokemon definitely will be in the game. And as well as that, later on in this video, I'm going to show you guys something from the Terra League that will confirm some specific Pokemon. At least I would hope it confirmed. I would say like 99.9%, only because of the fact that it is Terra League, so stuff could possibly change. Basically, they're saying apparently Central's going to post something that's going to include some of the featured Pokemon in Generation 10. Not like the new Pokemon, I'm talking about like the returning Pokemon from, Gens 1 through 9. Apparently, there's a picture which I don't know where it is. I can't find it. Oh, I just found it. Okay. This person is claiming that the green square means that they're going to be in the base game and the yellow square is DLC. Take it as you will. We're going to go through the list. I'm not going to read every single Pokemon. We're just going to like glaze through this because it's kind of interesting, you know what I'm saying? So I believe this list starts from Gen 1 and goes down to Gen 9, because we have this entire list, which features the Kanto Pokemon. We got, Caterpie, Metapod, blah, blah, blah. We got all of these cool Pokemon. So far, it seems fine. I definitely think Eevee is going to be in there, like the Evolutions and Eevee. So like off the bat with like Eevee and Pikachu, probably a couple other like the starter Pokemon, Charizard, Squirtle, Bulbasaur. So right there, we're already at like at least 15 to 20 Pokemon that we're looking at in this game that we like can pretty much with 100% certainty say will be in the game. I think Machamp will be in the game. From Gen 2, we got this list right here. I mean, I'm not seeing anything like too specific to me that like screams like, oh yeah, this has to be, besides like Espeon, but we kind of low-key already talked about that. And in this image, it's pretty cool. We got the sprites. I do hope they come back one day. We need the sprites to make a return. Oh, Flygon. Yo, Flygon is in here. Does that mean we're getting something for Flygon? I hope so. I kind of do think Flygon is gonna be in the game, and there is that part of me, like little chance that thinks Flygon is gonna get some special treatment. I don't know. I feel like he just needed a Mega Evolution, and I can't believe he didn't receive one. So, bro, Flygon, he needs justice. Starters and stuff, which maybe, I don't know, like, would Emboar and, Tepig be in the game because it was just the starter Pokemon? Very interesting to me, though. We got some of the Gen 9 starter, I guess all of them, right? So, that's cool. If you see a specific Pokemon on this picture, like on this list, that's like screaming your name that you were just excited about, let me know. And then we got the Hoenn Pokemon in the game, which, I mean, okay, sure, I guess so. Why not? I kind of think Metagross, will be in the game. I could totally see that. Milotic, I could totally see being in the game. Aggron, maybe even Azurill, Nosepass, maybe. Actually, I don't know. Nosepass, I low-key kind of don't. I don't know. And of course, we got some of the Sinnoh Pokemon, which Bidoof, bro, that fool is definitely in this game. Chatot, bro. That's a fun Pokemon. Leafeon, Glaceon, definitely in the game. Like I said, I think all the evolutions will definitely be in the game. Here we have some of the Unova Pokemon, which I love Unova, man. Gotta be my favorite region. I love this region so much. Emolga is such a cool Pokemon. Druddigon, Golett, Golurk. Maybe, I don't know, because he was just in the DLC and, we had the Mega Evolution for him. So it's possible, maybe. Hydreigon would be really cool to have, though. We got Kalos, which isn't a lot. I mean, the Kalos Pokedex already isn't, like, huge or anything. I mean, okay, seems pretty okay to me, I guess, right? Here we got the Alola Pokemon. Pokemon from the Alola region. Drampa. We got Dhelmise, we got Turtonator. Turtonator's low-key slept on. I feel like people don't talk about him enough. We got the Galar Pokemon, which hopefully we will be getting that Legends Galar game. That should be the next Pokemon Legends game that's gonna come out soon, kind of. I think it was like 2027, was it? Or was it 2028? I can't remember what the Terra League said when that game was gonna come out. But yeah, couple years. I hope that one still happens. Please do not cancel that one, Game Freak. We have the Paldean Pokemon over here, which, shoot, I mean, I guess I could totally see a lot of Gen 9 Pokemon being in the game because a lot lot of the Gen 9 Pokemon don't really like have anything. Obviously, like there's terrestrialization, but like there's no, special regional variants. There's nothing specific for them. So, well, actually, I forgot. Some do have Mega Evolutions now. That's kind of crazy to say. We have Gen 9 Pokemon with Mega Evolutions. That's wild. Dipland, I could totally see being in the game. Baxcalibur, low-key, could. Tinkaton, bro, probably one of my favorite Gen 9, evolution lines right here. Tinkatink, Tinkaton, I love them all. And then we have the DLC stuff, which I'm gonna go over quicker, just to save you guys all some time. So Gen 1, we have Gen 2 right here. We have Gen 3 over here. Then we're moving on to Gen 4, of course. If you guys know how to count, you guys can count with me. Togekiss, though. Togekiss is one of my favorite Pokemon. I do love Togekiss. We got Unova for the DLC, some more Pokemon. We got Kalos, and then Gen 7, Alola region. Gen 8 over here, Dragapult. Dude, Dragapult has to be in this game. I think Dragapult is peak, bro. It's probably the best Gen 8 Pokemon. I think it's probably the best Gen 8 design overall. And then Paldea, Gen 10 DLC. Take it as you will. I'm not claiming this one is 100% legit. However, I thought it was worth bringing up because, like I said, some of these Pokemon are definitely going to be in the game. Like, some of these that we're seeing 100% are going to be in the game. And let's move on to something that confirms some of them even more. So there is this from the Terra League. This is an actual image of Generation 10, kind of. Like, it's not the game. It's the test map, as you can see. And there are different Pokemon lined up, which I'm assuming is for, like, sizing and stuff like that. Now, I don't know if this necessarily means that these will be in the game, or if they're just kind of like testing out Pokemon. Like, they could just be throwing in 3D renders of random Pokemon and just testing them out. It could really be as simple as that, but I think it's worth mentioning anyways because this is literally a real Terra League piece of information right here. So we got like Ekans, Pikachu. Of course, Pikachu's gonna be in the game. Lucario, Shinx. We got the Shinx line. We got Luxray, King, Queen. At least I think King and Queen would be there, right? If we have one, we gotta have the other. We have Blastoise in there, so think about it. We got the Gen 1 starters, 100%, so that's already 9 Pokemon right there. And then we have Pikachu. That means we have Raichu. Doesn't necessarily mean like Alolan Raichu and stuff like that, but yeah. We got 2 more Pokemon right there. I think that's a Fletchling, right? There's Snom in the back as well. And it's kind of hard to see some in the back here, but I do see a Gyarados. And I can't tell what that green guy is. What is that green Pokemon? Would that be... It's not Venusaur, is it? I can't tell if that's Venusaur. And is that Emboar behind them? You can see that kind of like that. And I think that's Steelix. That kind of looks like Steelix. It's hard to tell what these two are, the green and the red. It looks like Emboar and maybe could be Venusaur. I don't know. It's hard to see. We have other pictures of Charizard and stuff like that. Oh, Moltres. Oh, shoot, wait. I was thinking that was Charizard. That's Moltres, right? Totally looks like Moltres. So, is Moltres going to be in the game? That's the reason why I'm saying, like, I don't know if this specific picture means that these Pokemon will be in the game, even though this is a real test map picture of the file, like from the files. So I thought it was worth mentioning that though. We also have this picture of Mudsdale. I think that's Mudsdale. I can never remember this Pokemon's name. And there is this picture of Lumineon. So it seems like Lumineon and Mudsdale, add them to the list too, because those are also real, pictures right there. One of the pictures has Ghastly, so we could have, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, whatever. So that could also be another 3 Pokemon to add to this Pokedex, which is kind of insane. And since we're talking about Pokedexes, I figured I'd bring up the Pocopia Pokedex really quickly. So before we wrap up this video, let's just scroll through the Pocopia Pokedex, what we know so far. This is from Sarah B, which is pretty cool. And I think they gathered this information as like, this is 100% like they're going to be in the game, right? So it seems like, I wonder if we're going to have all Gen 1 Pokemon, like if the entirety of Kanto is going to be in this game or not. I don't really know. But you can see we got a lot of awesome mons over here. Very cool. I wonder how this game is going to be. I'm low-key hyped for this. I can't even lie. I'm low-key excited for this. Oh, Tatsugiri, bro. My boy Tatsugiri. One of my favorite Gen 9 Pokemon. Tatsugiri was not one of my favorite Gen 9 Pokemon at first, and over the years, just, dude, that Pokemon just grew on me, dude. Make sure to leave a like on the video. Let's try to go crazy. Let's try to hit 300 likes today, guys. That's a crazy like goal, but I think it's possible. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and help me for a goal of 50K subs by the end of the year. Hope you guys all have a great day today. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate each and every single one of you. And if you are real watching this from the video, comment down below fire. Just the word fire. You could do the fire emoji. Let's confuse the people that are not watching this from the video. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.